What is up, guys, and welcome back for more Subnautica. So, it has come to our attention that there are now triggers for the Sea Emperor dialogue. Now, it isn't the dialogue that we covered in the prison. It's actually dialogue where the Sea Emperor will telepathically talk to us outside. So, like, we will be swimming around doing our little thing, and then the Sea Emperor will talk to us. Unfortunately, we do not know the exact triggers for all of them. It does seem that going to a precursor base does trigger it. We originally thought that it was for each precursor base it would trigger it. However, in the scripts, Wikiakeeper told me that each base is actually labeled as precursor gun. So it will only trigger on one of them since you're going to the same destination each time you go to a base. So we are going to go to the prison, and hopefully it triggers naturally. If not, we do have commands to see it. Alright, so we saw that the Emperor just contacted us. It used the sounds that we had covered in a previous video, and it also said, "In what you seek, want to help you." Now, this is actually one of 3 different dialogues that will come up, and that one is being the third one. We can also use commands for these. However, it doesn't show the neat effect of the like blue mesmer-like type deal, but it will display the sounds and the message. So if we hit enter and you type in goal PDA Emperor _ telepathic _ contact 1, this is the first one. So it says, "What are you?" And it plays the sounds that we covered again in the last one. It doesn't show the mesmer effect, unfortunately. And then we have the contact number 2. It is literally the same command except for on the last part, instead of 1, it says 2. And it plays the sounds, and then it says here, "to me." So this is the Sea Emperor contacting us and trying to figure out what we are. And as soon as it figures out what we are, it then tells us to come to it so it can help us. Really cool. Like I said, we don't exactly know the triggers. We don't know whether it's time-based. My Discord yesterday was trying to figure out, and they were very helpful, but we still couldn't figure out exactly what the triggers are. Sometimes it seemed like if you looked at a warper, that it would trigger one, like almost like the Sea Emperor was using the warpers and seeing through the warpers, because the "what are you" would show up. But we couldn't get it to consistently trigger, so we really couldn't figure out what the triggers are. One thing I do want to cover is that with the hero peepers, a lot of people, for whatever reason, think that if you eat a peeper, you will be cured. Now, the entire story and the entire reason why we come to this prison is to hatch the babies, because the babies have the enzyme we need. The Emperor's enzyme isn't strong enough, so it's a temporary cure to help out all the animals on the planet until somehow somebody, which happens to be us, hatches the baby's eggs and then uses that enzyme to save the planet. So for anybody who was wondering, because I did get quite a bit of comments, and it has come up a lot, actually. The peepers do not cure the entire planet. It will still be the baby Sea Emperors that we hatch and save. So, this is all I have for you guys. It isn't quite a bit, but it is really cool to see the Emperor, like, contacting us. I do know in the check-ins they are working on more sounds for the prison and the telepathic communication. I am curious though, since those 3 are the telepathic, if like we will have the same experience in the prison. So that should hopefully be shortly in the game. We will see though. So if you guys enjoyed this, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you aren't a current subscriber, be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with all the Subnautica news and content I will be covering. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.